Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna just be explaining what I feel like copycats do, like why I feel like they're a blessing to whoever's being copied off of and a curse to themselves. Because first, I want to say I feel like God does not anoint anybody to be like somebody else. Like God gives people an anointing that's for them. So when people try to mimic your anointing, especially spiritually, I feel like you won't understand this video unless you are somebody who's been copied off of. Not like nothing new under the sun type of copy, but like they wouldn't have did it if they didn't see you do it. And they don't spiritually, like in the spiritual community, when people try to soul mount or mimic other people's gifts or like erase them by doing what they do and acting like they never seen that person before, I feel like it's just worse. It's just worse because it's like you don't really. But
there's no more, so can I just get ice cream?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like it's worse. Well, I know that it's worse because how do you not believe in anything but you're pretending to be spiritual? It's like you can't believe in God. You can't. Because if you did believe that it's something above you, you would know that you're not getting away with anything. Like, for example, like if we see in 3D, if we look at something in 2D or in 1D, you can see all angles of it. Like you can see every angle. So if you believe in something above you, that's 4D, 5D, 7D, whatever. If you believe in something above you, like they can look down and see things, why do you think they can't look down and see all angles of shit? Why do you think they can't look down and see that, oh, they're saying they believe in God and they're saying they're godly or whatever, but they're really going over here to somebody and over there to somebody and not being inspired, not just being inspired by them, but trying to mimic who they are and mimic their gifts and take and not give that person no type of credit. Like, you think higher beings don't see that? That's why I feel like you can't really believe in anything. And I know for a fact it's plenty of stuff people just been copying off of me about, like not just on YouTube world, but in real life. A couple examples of the YouTube shit people copy that I do. One, nobody, and if I'm lying, please send me a video link or something where somebody was doing this before me. Literally nobody was saying they hear a song doing tarot readings before me. Nobody was connecting songs to tarot readings before me. My first video that I left up is still up. It has to be from 2017, I think. But nobody was doing it before me. And that's part of the reason I wanted to even, because I would watch tarot readers back then, and it's like, that's one of the unique things about me that made me like, okay, that pushed me to want to share my gifts, because I will always get songs when I'm reading for people in real life, and it will relate to them and relate to situations. So that's one thing people try to mimic about my gifts. Two, literally nobody was doing tarot in cartoon mode before me. And I don't know if anybody is now. I know about a year ago it was a Caucasian lady who put charm in her name or her channel and was doing it in cartoon mode. And when I took a break or I put my channel down, I had to like make that agreement with myself to just not even look at anything people was doing, because they will try to gaslight you, like spiritually. They will literally try to gaslight you and act like they come up with things that they know they got from you while sneak dissing you at the same time. But another thing, literally no tarot readers was talking about spiritual gifts or superpowers before me, and that's a fact. If you have a tarot reader who's talking about superpowers or spiritual gifts before I was, then please let me know. But I can keep going, but I'm not. I'm just gonna do 3. definitely. And then if that lady is not doing it in cartoon mode no more, even like YouTube, they have a thing where it's like get a reading, where they have all these like commercialized with people who you could already tell had a partnership with YouTube before they was doing that. But when you click on the thing for the generic tarot readings that they do on there, they're all cartoon characters, and then you click on it and then they go from cartoon to person. So I mean, for me, it's a blessing to me because it's like it's making my effect on the community very clear, even though I've been shadow banned for talking about shit outside of things that YouTube find acceptable to talk about. It makes my impact on the community clear. It's a blessing because it's still me. Like, if you're a person who is a people pleaser and you get your validation from people, then you would say, okay, it's not. But because I get my validation from a higher place, like, it's still me, and the beings that matter actually know that it's still me. Okay. And yeah, and it's a curse to them because what are you anointed to do? You're not anointed to try to be somebody else or try to make somebody else. What the? People would just be on the streets angry, bro, where I'm at. Just be angry, yelling at the wind. But hopefully y'all didn't hear them. Yeah, I feel like it's a curse to them because what is your anointing? While you're trying to mimic somebody else's anointing or try to erase a whole nother person that you can never erase. Like this is not coming from a place of ego. It's just coming from, how could you not know when somebody's copying you and then sneak dissing you, and then yeah. But yeah, that's just my views on it. So if you have somebody copying you, I'm not really saying don't get your money if it's something you can sue about or whatever. I'm not saying don't do that, but just know it's still you at the end of the day. You know it. God know it. It's just people so easily fooled. Like, you can fool people easier than you can get them to believe the truth. I forgot that saying, but it's like it's easier to fool people than to get them to believe or see what's real or in their face. So yeah, I'm tired of talking about this, bro. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, got something from this. Thanks for watching. Peace.